Good morning from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Wednesday, February 25. Yes, honest. This is the same 1946 Gar Wood Ensign bleached. I received several emails after the last Gar Wood video questioning whether or not bleaching isn't just a waste of time and money, because truly bleaching can't really change anything that much. Well, all I'll ask is that you compare the Gar Wood now with the Gar Wood you saw in the last video, and I think you'll conclude that the bleaching indeed has fundamentally whitened the boat, whitened the planking, and prepared it for staining. Now the next step is a critical one, because this white layer is maybe a 32nd of an inch deep, maybe a 16th, but I would be surprised. If you feel the wood, and a number of people said to me, "Oh, I don't want to bleach because it raises the grain." Well, raising the grain is exactly what you want. That will give the stain something to bite into and to fill. Remember, it's a filler stain. It's not a surface stain. It needs to sink into the wood. So the critical next step is to take 200, 220 sandpaper and by hand just barely scuff the feathers that you will find off this surface, and it will still feel pretty rough. And you're going to say to yourself, you're never going to get a decent varnish finish in this kind of a situation. Well, we did the same thing to the Riviera, the 1952 Riviera. Let's go take a look. We have now applied coat 14 after sanding her to a snowfield once again. And I think you'll agree that even though she started in exactly the same condition that the Gar Wood finds herself now, staining and building coats of varnish fill all those declivities in the wood. And the trick is to continue varnishing until you see no dimples. And we're at that point on the Riviera. So we'll continue working. We will let the surface dry today. Remember, our procedure is to start early in the morning on bleaching day and keep the boat wet as we did yesterday until about midnight last night, when the last application of bleach was brushed onto the surfaces. So we kept her wet from about 7 yesterday morning to the last application at midnight last night. And now we're just simply letting her dry. And we will sand ever so lightly. And the next step is Interlex Interstain Filler Stain. Talk to you very soon. Bye-bye from Snake Mountain Boat Works.